myself out of control. I don't know why you've been so cruel. I found myself down in the hole with something to say. Come back in time. Now it's fine, I'm on my own again. But you're on my mind. Fucking me into I think just the pain. You grab so low. No matters a game you play. Whatever you did to me. Now it's fine, I'm on my own again. Get the hell off now again.
Sorry, hold on. Give me a sec. I'm almost there. Haha. Oh. That took me a second to adjust there. Anyways, good morning, good evening, good afternoon. It is your boy Gomong back at it again. Also, I realized that for a while now I've been like super big, and I'm like, oh, I really need to make myself smaller. Yep, there we go. Small little guy. We're all good to go, boys. Anyways, today we're playing more Heroes Hammerwatch. I actually have to go get a new wheel set up, because if I remember correctly... Sorry, I'm changing stuff. Sorry, I'm also changing one of the things to the wheel. Open, local, here's a Hammerwatch, open, cool. Alright, I'm just making sure that I have everything prepped ready to go so that way we can get everything good and gone. So just give me a sec. Games, haha! Okay, wait, I'm gonna myself. I think that's correct. No, a little bit more. Hey, don't talk to me about kids ever again. I'm back. Alright, so we have just about everything except for a warrior and a warlock, ironically enough. So hold on. Give me a sec. There's a lot of tabs, okay? There's a lot of tabs. Unhide. Can I? Oh, okay. I can't change the visible. Oh, wait, no, I should be able to change the visible area. Hold on. No, I definitely wanted to keep that one. Huh, I can't make it smaller. Alright, cool. That's fine. Unless I make this smaller. Oh, okay. I didn't want that, but okay, thanks. Because the thing is, I have my live stream up here just in case. In which case, let's see what we get. Oh, we're getting warrior. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are playing warrior, in which case our last one is warlock. So, this is going to be interesting. That's all I gotta say. Alright, warrior it is. Name is okay. Customize this boy.
How you doing?
No.
How you doing?
Yeah! Balding 21. Oh. No, we'll do a mohawk for this guy. We'll do ebony. Yeah, there we go. Alright. we officially have our warrior. And then if I remember correctly, yeah, there he is. Alright, and then withdraw. Alright.
That skill is not yet ready.
Oh. Oh, I do have to hold it. Okay. Oh, it's Clanker, and he said soup. Good morning, Clanker. Or afternoon, or evening, or whatever time it is for you. We're playing some Heroes of Hammerwatch 2, and if you haven't played this before, it's just an interesting roguelike. In which case, we have two characters that I haven't created just yet, in which case Warrior was one of them, and I spun the wheel, and the wheel said Warrior, so I was like, oh, okay, that's cool. Alright. I have 24 points to spend. Okay, I can only do one. No. Maybe. The duration's only 8 seconds. Yeah, no, we'll do that. The heck was that? Also, we are getting up to 30 strength automatically because I'm gonna need it. What else? Yeah, we'll do that. A respectable respec. Shouldn't. How much? I have 15,000. Jesus. I want to let you know I didn't know that I have 15,000 cash. Things I wasn't expecting. Okay. Apparently, Pascal Monk said, "Hey, don't forget, keep a shit ton of cash for your next dude." And I'm like, oh. I didn't realize why. Apparently, Pascal Monk went, you know what? Just do it that way. It'll be easier. No, I don't need to upgrade my items. My items suck! Alright. Yeah, that's what I need. Yeah, that'll be fine. And I should have enough for a potion. Is he here, or is the other one? Nope, other one. Oh. Clanker, did you seriously just come in and then just go soup and then just disappear? Damn it! Damn it, Clanker! Literally just comes and says soup, then boogies on out. Absolute god tier man right there. W-mans. I won't take I will not take slander. Clanker is a good man. We'll do might. Magic shop, additional damage. Instantly kill an enemy on low life, does not work against bosses. Weaken. You deal increased damage with melee skills. Each stack also now applies weapon crit and spell crit. Each stack increases health regen. Melee hits against bosses and elites gain a chance to add stacks to killing spree. No, we'll do brutality. Actually, no. Damage increase. Yeah, damage increase is gonna do. Oh, armor pen. No, we'll do that. I think I have enough. Darn. How much money do I have? We'll do that. I can't even see how much cash I have, if I have any cash. Also, did he seriously just... Yeah, he literally came in, said soup, and then boogied. Absolute madman. Still appreciate it. Oh, hi, V. You missed Clanker. He literally came in, said soup, and then boogied on out. like the madman he is. You know, we're playing more Heroes of Hammerwatch. I scrolled the wheel, and the wheel said, "Hey, you're doing typical Clank behavior."
Do that yet.
Yeah, I know, right? If you don't know, now you know, Clanka. And this one's the most respectable out of all of them. So. Oh, this is. I'm just straight up broken. Wait, you wheel. Wait, the wheel you were talking about before? No. So whenever I play this game, I actually do like a wheel of fortune, except for instead of fortune, it's what class is he gonna create this time? And I hit warrior, so I was like, oh, okay, that's fine. Also, I should have done an additional weapon crit chance, because I am, yeah. Well, that wheel's different. Ooh, +5 weapon speed. That's good. Yeah, we'll do that. Yes, I got a Jorkin. Jerkin. I mean a Jerkin. I mean a Jorkin. On stream? Let's go. I also want to say, when Clanker said, "Hey yo, it was already cringe when you opened up VTube Studio," I laughed so hard, and I think about it from time to time because it's just that funny. He's not wrong, and that's the funny part. Oh, carrot soup. Oh, hearty meal. Isn't that the one that I normally? Wait, hold on. Isn't that the one I normally get? Hey, oh wait, chat, run it back real quick. Run it back. Yep, it is. Okay. Funny cause true. That's the point. It's like, oh, it can't be that. No, he's right. No, I don't want to take less damage. Less damage. Or health, no, health regen. We can outpace it. It's okay. I do need to increase my focus though, because I'm gonna be using up a lot of mana. I think I'm gonna go really far on this character immediately. Just because high survivability plus, you know, high everything else. Like me, right now, I'm high. High on life, not on weed, sorry. I don't mess around with that stuff. Unfortunately, the heart condition does not take well to medication, so... Or anything, really. Dang, that just mowed it down. Is that seriously my first and only trinket? Damn. It's like a hard condition, a win or a lose condition. That is up to debate because I've already had 2 heart attacks. However, in times of like high stress and anxiety, I am able to just absolutely crank shit out. So I'm like, it's both? It's not, you can't really be like, oh, it's one or the other. No, it's very much a, it depends on the circumstances, and because of the way that I am, like, normally, which is the way that I am on stream, I'm like, is it okay? And it's like, yeah, half the time it is, so I'm like, oh, okay. Like, I honestly don't fret about it, because I do keep myself in check all the time, so I'm like, ah, yes. Alright, we're gonna have those 2 guys join me. We're just gonna do some spinning. Oh, mana regen, cool. Movement speed, awesome. It means we can clear 5% faster. Yeah, no, also, apparently, when I last played this game, I prepped ahead of time, and, totally had everything prepped and ready in terms of gold for this character, so I'm probably going to be able to go really far, because I upgraded my damage up to level 3, so we should be okay. Wizard playthrough taught a lot, huh? I mean, most of the time it's just natural gamer instinct for me. So, like, whenever you guys see me play, like, a new game, I want to let you know, the majority of the time, it's literally just me figuring it out. It's just trying to figure out how to stack things is where different game mechanics come into play. Or, like, what to prioritize if you can. Because, like, I can always teach you guys how my brain goes. Because, here's the thing. Like, every character's different, so you have to play around the character. So, in this instance, I took like 2 damage buffs. Would be really fun. You're trying to figure out an incomprehensible game. I mean, we can during the subathon streams. I have the financial capacity to go and buy a game. And it's literally just, it's so far out there that I would literally have to take time to figure it out. So, what does weakness do? Decrease damage dealt. No, ew. No, we're just gonna do killing spree. I should have taken the crit chance, though, I will say that, because it stacks. So you see that little thing down there? Basically, for every enemy that I kill, I gain a stack. And I gain certain buffs based off of how many stacks I have, in which case the max is 10. So I'm like, oh, I messed up. I didn't take that. I should have taken it. However, what I did take was health regen, so... is 1 stack equal to 1 kill? Yes, yes it is. However, I now have a 25% chance whenever I kill an elite to gain an additional stack. So that's why it's like, oh, this is... well, also, not to mention, I have an extremely good Axon that I found that just needed a high enough strength, in which case, typically when you start a character, your stats are really low. However, because of how this game works with achievements, like in-game achievements, not like Steam achievements, it actually does something very interesting where you actually start off with however many points worth of achievements you have. And because of that, I was able to... Yeah, no, seriously, like, hold on. I'll show you. By the way, very, very rarely do you find the item with 10 item level, and then not to mention it restores 1 HP on hit. And then it does bonus damage equal to my strength, so I'm doing 58 additional physical damage, and then my spell power is plus 20. Like, I am in the zone. I am so far in the auto zone, they think that I'm actually one of the employees. Like, that's what's going on here. And then because of my mass strength and my bonuses to, yeah, but, like, because of my max strength and stuff, I deal so much damage that most of the things just don't even survive. Because whenever I do the whirlwind, that's 35% of, that's 75% of my total damage output, and I'm doing almost 100. Like, nothing's going to survive. It doesn't matter. Like, you can literally see, I'm just melting. Okay, if I can hit the guy, you know. Oh, and then also I do bleed stacks, so like, the amount of damage I'm gonna do is just gross. I'm gonna take that. We already have well more than enough damage, so I don't have to worry about that, but we'll stack more damage. Gameplay only has 3 classes. What? No? Bro, we've been here for like 5 parts. I have like 6 classes, bro. Actually, no, I have like 8 classes. There's 8 classes in the game. No, nothing there, because it's attached to this. Regain a portion of your health when casting Warcry. Oh, there it is. So this is what we want. Each stack now grants weapon and spell crit chance. So now we'll have an additional 10% when we kill 10 enemies to crit, in which case it's just going to keep critting. Is there a meme class like a gambler or bard? Not that I know of. The thing is, like, I've gotten decently far, but not like too far, so I can't say for certain. And like, just release all the hounds. Screw it. Alright, what is he trading me? 10% chance on crit to drop a red weapon seal, which gives 10% for 5 and cooldown at 2. No, that's eh. No, I'll get rid of the Ring of Mana. That's fine. I mean, technically the Gambler is every class that we play, but you know. Not to mention my crits now almost deal 200 with Whirlwind, so that's crazy. Technically, every time we come into any dungeon, it's always a gamble, so. But we'll be fine. You're dealing with pro MLG gamer here. And by MLG, I mean not really. Oh. Oh, even when they kill, it counts. Okay, that's gonna be fun. As I said, we're pretty much gonna be dungeon crawling real quick. Oh. That looked like it. Not to mention that is the exit. So luckily we found that. However, we haven't found any of the secret areas, which is kind of concerning. Because I'm looking on the walls and I do not see anything. Speaking of looking at the walls, let's go. Oh. It's just a slightly... Oh. It's just a slightly worse chest plate. Yeah, I think that's it. Alright. Now we get a boogie on to the next level, because then after that it's the boss. Chestplate with tummy opening. Hey, you know, I don't deal with a man's sense of style, but I'll let you know. It is a tactical advantage to distract your enemies, so you know what? We take it as a win. Oh. No. No. It's too small. We're just gonna... Too small. Oh. Still, tactical advantage is tactical advantage. In which case, we take those. Don't worry, it's fine. We'll be okay. I'm literally waiting for you to put the heal, and I'm just like, we're fine. You have to remember, if you like freak out and like you're like, oh no, you're actually gonna lose more often than you'll win. So that's why I'm like, oh, just chill. Like, I am the epitome of Bob Marley. I am the next reincarnation. Or the next incarnation, I should say. Oh yeah, no, it's right there. If I can get in. Damage +5, let's go. I heard you let Bob Marley if he was a gamer. True. It's like having to explain who Nelson Mandela is. And yes, he is the reason that the Mandela effect exists. It's because of his life. Yeah, no, I'll wait. Take out the enemies first, and then... Alright, there's that. Yeah, because the thing that I learned throughout gaming is that if you start freaking out, the game is gonna punish you for it. I could do that. It will increase my armor. You know what, screw it. Actually, it is. It's pretty good. I'm not too worried about attacking faster. I'm more worried about things like that. We'll do the coin. And then we'll give the bird 25% of our stuff. Let's go. What if the game is a horror game and you're supposed to freak out? We have evidence of what happens for that specific scenario. In which case, way back in the day, I played Resident Evil Village. And like, you'll literally see me like pause the game and be like, hey guys, like, I know what happens here, however, it's extremely uncomfortable, and I'm like, you guys have been warned. and I'm just gonna try my best to get through it. So it was a very interesting time. It was a very interesting time. Lamau. Yeah, that's not even a joke, by the way. It's you can actually go look at my previous live streams. I think it's like part 4 or something like that. But I was like, I'm gonna let you guys know it's gonna be rough for me to handle this because I have played Village before, so that's the thing. I have played Resident Evil Village, and like I already knew what was gonna happen. It's just I also know that like if I don't tell people, they're gonna be like, ew. I'd be like, yeah, I might as well let you guys in on the secret beforehand, which is this is gonna make you uncomfortable because it makes me uncomfortable. So that was a much different time. Lady D too scary. No, it's not even that. It's the child. And if you know what I mean, then you know what I mean. No, I'm gonna do increased crit. Unfortunately, I got hit harder than fathers during childhood, so. Lol, pull out the belt. I know. They're just waiting for it. I'm just like, yep. You know, but that part of the game, the child very much specifically, like, I have so much anxiety with it, and I'm just like, damn. They like, you want to talk about guys who made a game scary? It's that part right there. It's not even just the fact that it's scary. It's the fact that it's just so unsettling that you're like, I don't know how to react to this. And that's the hardest part, is you're like, what do I do now? And the game's like, you got this, and I'm like, It's not that they're scary, it's that I'm very uncomfortable. Alright, I gotta go grab that potion real quick. Yay, let's go. I think I'm only level 3 right now. Hold on, let's check. Oh, I'm level 4. Okay. I gotta watch out for those rocks, though. Those are the ones that will kill you. Alright. Let's do this. Lead road. Okay. So I'm. Oh, also I realized that there is a disadvantage to playing like playing any of the mage classes, and that's the fact that you can actually lose because you're dealing reduced damage to the enemies. So like that enemy specifically, if you are matching element, you will actually do less damage. So you do have to be careful in this game when playing a sorcerer or like any of the mage classes, because if you're not prepared, you're gonna have a much harder time. Oh, shield that I cannot equip. Ooh, a better ring. Now I have 10% movement speed and 5%. Yeah, I just have a bunch of increased weapon speed and stuff now. Well, it could be worse. You could be healing with the same element attack instead. Yeah, that is definitely true. I actually do hate when that happens, when it's like, oh, they're immune. I'm just like, great, what do I do now? The heck? Oh. Like, where did that come from? Me looks to the sky, sees a mortar strike about to hit me. Huh. Just gets absolutely hit. And I'm just like, what do I do now? Chat, there was nothing about this in the guidebook. Yeah, that's better. I will take the max MP, because that's just goated. World War 3 came early. I need that one meme of, like, John Mulcahy, and it's like, me going to war, what is up, my fellow gamers? And I'm just like, yep, there we go. That's what we need. John Mulcahy coming out for World War 3. Yes, who wins in a fight? A wizard, a guy with an axe that's literally 3 feet away from you? The answer is the guy with the axe. It doesn't matter. He hit crit. No, bird. Go. Speaking of birds, I was about to go to bed last night, and I was like, oh, you know, turning off the light and stuff, and then I look out on my porch, and there's just this bird underneath the truss on top of my, on top of, like, my internet line, and I'm just like, oh, he's just sleeping. I'm like, I wanted to take a photo of him, I'm like, nah, he's sleeping, we leave him alone. I was like, yes, bird friend. Oh god. I have never seen that wolf before. Jesus. Alright, well. Snow White moment. I'm more of a Sound of Music type of guy. Bro, these bats are these bats are following my attack pattern, homie. I can't kill them. They know what to expect. Oh, hey, a better helmet. Isn't that crit chance? Spell crit. Oh, okay, yeah. Whee! Okay. The bats know my attack patterns. This is gonna be bad. The bats have hands. And they fight back. Also, I'm gonna be honest, I've never seen that wolf before, the giant one that kept spawning more. I'm like, oh, never seen that guy before. Literally just, the heck? Alright, so that wolf spawned so many wolves that they're just in the tree line. Just look at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 G's in my bank account. Oh. Is there a beast area that new monsters get added? I don't know. That is actually a really good question. That's definitely not there. I'm gonna say no. Because I mean, I would have found something pretty quick. Look at that secret area immediately off the bat. Let's see what we get. Weapon crits and oh, buddy. Talk about massive damage increase. These guys won't even know what hit them. Commits robbery by breaking everything. I really am playing The Legend of Zelda in this game. Just break everything. Goes, whatever. It's not my problem. Alright. Yeah, we're definitely gonna be broken with this character. It doesn't matter. And then with such a wide swing range, yeah, we're gonna be well more than okay. Like the warrior has everything. It has health regen, it's got weapon crits, it's got bleed, it's got everything that mobs are getting mogged. Well, if the mobs are getting mogged, then let me just say Kupo. Now all I need is now all I need is my combo, and that's it. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna save those guys for later. Yeah, I'm leaving them in the dust. They can they can deal with it for now. I'm trying to make sure that they don't die on me. Because my clear time's pretty quick. So, cool, resistances. That I'm definitely not going to need for the foreseeable future. And, okay, we have gone from kind of broken to extremely. Look at that. My clear time's about to be reduced again. And, okay, wait, no, that was just a blueprint. We're good. Alright. The axe are thrown? Yeah, that's my first ability. Also, it seems like there was only, one thing here, or one secret, so it's not too bad. Because I've been looking along the walls, and I'm like, it can't be it can't be like super adjacent to 2 rooms. And then on top of that, you know, just a bunch of other random rule shenanigans. But also, there's a certain way that it looks. Now it's me and the homies. Also, it can't be directly connected to a boss room, which is this one. Yes, he's getting double poisoned. Or double bled. See, we're fine. Oh. Oh, joy. Oh. Yeah, no, not dealing with that. Oh, thanks, buddy. Well, not only are they thrown, but they bounce off of things. Oh, crap. Poison and bleed are 2 different statuses? Yes. However, I only inflict bleed not only on weapon crits, but also... Well, I inflict 2 stacks of bleed on weapon crits. Because I get 1 from my weapon, and then I have 1 from an item. Ah, yes, the Blessing of Prowess. My skills deal more damage. If I recall. Effects. Blessing of my... Oh, wait, no, it's reduced mana cost. That's fine. I'll take it. I'll take it. It's not bad. Because I'm already dealing 10% additional damage. Yeah, that guy was going to die anyways. He's like, ah, yes, you know, casually takes a hit, casually takes a crit, which is two bleed stacks. Casting spells within 2 seconds. Oh, okay. Casting 2 spells within 2 seconds of each other increase weapon damage and speed. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to heal on that one. Fight pit, let's go. Okay. Of course, gold gain. Dodge. I only get 2, homie. And they take a while to regen, so if I just kill things, I'll be fine. We'll do increased damage. Like, I could do greater weakness, but that's only for when I affect things, so. See? We're fine. It doesn't matter how much damage I take. It just matters whether or not the homies get mogged. If the homies get mogged, we are okay. Alright, I totally forgot that thing exists. I'm surprised that the thing's not here. Oh, we have an exchange. I gotta take out these guys first. Alright, let's see what he's willing to exchange. Spell gains 5% chance crit to stun. Why does he want to take my Why does he want to take my health regen? I'll do the wood. The wood's okay. What is over here? Oh, it's another ice thing. See, we're fine. Actually, I would expect the secret area to be like right here. Yeah, I don't see it. Ah, yes. Tight enclosed area. Many enemy. Big damage. Yeah, I don't see any secret areas. It's weird. Huh. No secret areas. That's interesting. Like, all the areas where it could be, it isn't, so. I said it's very interesting. Yeah, not even here, wow. The secret areas where the means got you along the way. Speaking of secret areas, found one. Cool. Damn! Plus 30 armor, plus 15% weapon crit damage. I'm about to go nuts. I'm about to go nuts. It don't matter. Not only do I normally do big crits, now I do even bigger crits. Lethal mum. It's a wolf in sheep's clothing. The war cry of this mighty warrior, and it's just the mini frog. Alright, let's see what the homies got. Jesus. Alright. Jesus. Oh, this man is after my own heart. Alright. I can only buy 2. That's right. I we'll do the HP. And there's a reason why we did there's a reason why we did that is because we gained an additional 10% on top of it. We're big braining. We're big braining right now. Because I remember grabbing the other amulet. Oh. No. Back. Back. Back a seat. Back. All I need to find is just combo and I'll be fine. What do you mean what do you mean they evaded? It's a wizard. I'm standing right in front of him. I have a battle axe. Nothing survives that. Not even me. Unless this wizard's like made of mist or something. Get it? Made of mist. Alright, I'm a ban myself for a quick second. Oh. There's an imp now. Cool. There he is. Alright, let's see how chill he is. Damn. Okay, I'll take it. I'll take 11 metal. Hey, yo, guys, he's chill. Also, the fact that I do 300 on my crits is insane. And that's from a regular swing. Alright, hold on. Oh, found a secret area. Let's go. Coolest imp ever. Hey man, that's a big increase to damage and armor. I'm gonna take it. Also, I still have my gold boost right now. Damn. What the hell? Oh, you know, just 17 and that. Nah, dude, 40 and 35 HP. Bro, that's crazy. I am like every other run I have found gear that just isn't good, and for some odd reason this run is just, oh hey, totally full of armor. Every 3 seconds. Oh, the spider web. Give it a sec. All right, we're good. We're chilling. Ooh. Getting all greens except the axe. I had the axe beforehand, so that's a bit different. I can lose 8 of my iron that I just got, but I can do additional damage. Additional damage, yes please. Always. Skill. Don't worry, I have enough armor. It's fine. Not to mention, I just found the potion stuff. Guess what? Boom, full HP. Like, in the thick of it, nah. Just chilling to survive? Hell yeah, brother. Skew. Ah, youch. My man's really pulling the Tom and Jerry lines out. Plus 40 armor. But, oh, then I'm on, oh. I don't do enough. Okay, we're doing the chain undershirt. We're increasing our damage reduction. Yeah, that's it. Alright. We are all settled. We are all good to go. There is nothing. No more secret rooms, so we are good to go. Is this... Oh, okay, this is Shadowface. Alright. Pretty simple boss fight. we just gotta kill these guys as fast as possible. Because the longer we keep these guys down and out, the better our chance, the more damage we do to the boss. So. However, we don't have any combos, so we are actually missing out on A, a lot of damage, and B, a lot of... oh, I missed that. However, we can get combo right now. You know, we got this. We're okay. We're doing fine. Skill. Oh, okay. I thought we were gonna make it. We weren't. I should have taken the scream to the other part, so that way I would be fine. All right, let's see what I got. He rizzed you, yeah. No, he got me. Fully admit that. 12k gold, not too bad. And 8 or 7 iron, still not bad. And also, I think we're like level... yeah, we're level 5 right now, almost level 6. So we have a bunch of points to spend. Oh, that increases my weapon speed too. Oh, I didn't even... wow, okay. I'm dumb, just give me a sec. I should start using those more. Alright, I have 14 points. Yeah, we're just gonna massively increase that. Yeah, I don't feel like spending it on the charge again. Oh, actually, you know what? I will spend it on movement speed, though. Like, I gotta say, in terms of, like, total... in terms of, like, total item level and things like that, I am just absolutely busted right now. And then... oh, I still have 3k. Okay. And then that gives me enough to do the other things. Also, the health value, nice. Alright. I'm actually going to use the restroom real quick, so I'll be right back. But, I'll play some music. Don't worry. I got you.
We couldn't follow the fields, we couldn't live up the yields, and so we slowly slipped away. It was a city of jade from the year it was made, then it started to decay.
Alright, hold on. I'm back. Just give me a sec. Okay. Thank you, good kid. Alright, games. Oh, also, I'm gonna be honest. What is it? I just walked out of the bathroom and I was like, wait, I didn't leave the front door open. So as it turns out, Goldmom came home. So right now she's asleep. Yeah, we're gonna take the whip and crit. So I was like, oh, did not realize that she's home. So it's not a bad thing. It's just I gotta be careful about how loud I talk. Gotta be respectful. You know. Farsight would be good, but oh yeah, we have the skip. She sneaked in Solid Snake style. Honestly, she did. Dude, I was like, I don't remember leaving this open, and I'm like, oh wait, she's home. Okay, it's fine. We're good. Don't worry. I'll still be able to stream. There's no problem about that. Weakness. Oh yeah, this is the shortcut. I can't go through there because I didn't beat Shadowface, but we'll once we do, we'll be able to go a lot faster. Honestly, I think the call menu for Metal Gear is just gonna pop in. It's gonna be like, Goldmom, what happened? She got an unannounced. I'm just gonna be like, yeah, that's basically what happened. No, for another 2.2 seconds. Okay. We're good. We're good. It's fine. Me looks at plant. It just keeps smacking it. And there we go. You're in the clear for experience gain. Group studio. Oh no, she knows. She knows. She's actually seen a couple of my streams because she asked me. She's like, "How's it go?" And I was like, "Oh, I'll just show you." And she's like, "Okay, got it." She's like, "My kid is cringe, but he has a decent job." So she's like, "As long as you pay the bills and everything on time, I'm not gonna care." I'm like, "Cool." Cool, Mom. Yeah. Well, the other thing is like, I make sure that, you know, I go to work, I keep myself healthy, and that, you know, I do this during times when I know she's not going to be home. So, like, I try and take that into consideration. However, whenever she pops up randomly at home, I'm like, oh, sorry, Mom. So yeah, that happens every once in a while, but it's not very often. She's usually not home during this current time. Lemau for 5K, I'll have her say hi to you guys. 5K subscriptions, not 5 grand. That's ridiculous. No, 5K subscriptions, I'll have her say hi to chat. I'm gonna write that as a stretch goal. Adding more to the stretch goals. I'm gonna have to create an entirely new thing. Oh, come on. Now we're at 120% experience gain. It ain't much right now, but it'll be a lot in a bit. It just sucks I can't see the entire map, but I think we're okay. Wait, I can tell whether or not we're okay. Cause okay, yeah, no, because I grabbed weakness, I remember. Okay, we're good. Seriously, no combo still? I'll do that, because that's 42 HP, it's pretty good. Yeah, no, so, like, I sometimes talk to my brothers, it just depends, but I talk to, Gilder Bro, so that's... because I have two older brothers, however, trying to say my older brother is like, well, I have two, so I say Golder Bro and Gelder Bro, because Golder is older, and Gelder is elder. So, but I talk to them quite often. Well, I talk to Gelder Bro a lot more often than I do Golder Bro, because Gelder Bro is going through college right now, and he's like, I need help. I'm like, okay. Like, let's see what's going on, buddy. He's like, okay. So, he freaks out too much too quickly. So I try and tell him, you know, like, stay on the path, do the thing. Okay, it's just ooh, wait, actually, hold on. Run the back. No, it's not good. I can sell that. Ooh, health regen. But, like, Gilderbro is considering making a game. And I'm like, I'll stay on the path and don't use AI for homework. Yeah, basically. But then also, he's trying to make a game right now, so he constantly asks for my help. And I'm like, oh, okay, I'll tell you how to do it. Or, like, I'll give you pointers. Not that I know how to make games, but I know how to make games enjoyable. Because the thing is that as of the current moment in the market, in my opinion, like, the games that are doing the best are actually indie games. And the thing is that there is a giant metric for that, which Steam is, thank goodness, the biggest moderation part of that in the entire world. So it's easy to see, like, where most of the sales coming in for games, and luckily enough it's indie studios, but that's because the indie studios are actually doing the things that they want to do. And because it's, you know, there's passion behind the project, it's a lot better in game quality and game terms. So I just told him outright, I'm like, dude, just stick to whatever you are super passionate about for it, and you'll be fine. So, but he's been doing pretty good on that. He has to learn a lot of stuff because he's just doing it by himself right now. He doesn't have a small team. But I told him if he ever makes prototypes that I'd play them and test them. I have to ask for his permission though to play it on stream, because he doesn't know that I do. The bros don't know that I do this. One of them suspects, but the thing is that they haven't searched up my username yet, so that's on them. So oh yeah, I forgot I can skip that. Dude, I really need to get one of my combos. The older bros when they stream. I'm gonna let you know, one of them would be super confused, the other one would know exactly what's going on. Cause the Golder Bro actually watched Melody back in the day. So like he would know what's up, but Gelderbro would be like, the hell? Gain stacks at killing spree for each enemy. Oh, that's kind of busted. Yeah, so like Gelderbro would know what the fuck is going on, but Boulderbro would be like, oh, okay. Melody on her blue Twitch stream days. Yeah, like that was back in like 21, 22, or 2021. Well, like 2020, 2021, that's what I mean. I'd be like, oh, sorry, I'm not into that. Those are not the types of streams that I watch. Sorry, I just like normal streamers. Granted, the one part of the VTubing community I find to be very interesting is like how many have to do like innuendos to like make it big, and I'm just like, do we really have to do this? Like really? In all reality, do we actually have to do this? So, but you know, that's just me. It's still, and we'll do greater weakness. Alright, more experience gain? Nope. We're on gold now. Plus 20 armor, which ain't bad. Ooh, okay. We'll do weapon speed. Enemy avatars, for the most part, are very lootable, so they just go with the flow. Yeah, that's the unfortunate part. Everyone's like, you have to be partially lewd in order to make it big, and I'm just like, do we really? Do we really have to? I mean, we do have the unfortunateness of Heavenly, and I'm saying unfortunateness of Heavenly because he's both man and VTuber and still can't get no bitches. And yes, I'm using that joke because it's absolutely hilarious. I appreciate that man very much, but he has proved it not only to himself, but also the internet on multiple occasions. He is both cringe and free and still nothing. Like, my man, you can't do both. If you're doing both, like, that's absolutely diabolical work. As I said, I very much respect him as a content creator. However, the joke is just too funny. We're gonna grab more survivability this time. We're not gonna go full damage. Elemental breakfast. So that means my elemental resist. Okay, now we have more damage. Cool. Dragon's Claw. Wow, now we have more damage. You know, but like I'd say we're running into an interesting part of the VTubing age where like it's more bronze than gold. Cause like there was gold, but now we're back. We're back to the mines, boys. And I don't think that's a bad thing. I think it's a good thing. Because it'll change the way that not only the community interacts with itself, but how content creators interact with each other, so. But that's just me. I'm just a stickler for very odd and niche things. Including but not limited to people being like, ooh, this exists. Like, yes.
That skill is not yet ready.
So. I got a lot to die. I hope this age brings less drama. Please. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm like why do people have to be so cutthroat? Like, please. Like, okay, I'm cutthroat in a different way. I'm just cutthroat in the way that I talk, but like I'm not like, you do you, boo. I ain't gonna mess with that. Like, everyone's just trying to have a grand old time and or get that bag, and I'm just like, please, just let them have a grand old time and or get that bag. You don't have to be absolutely rude about it. You don't have to, you know, commit espionage on someone else. You just have to do your own thing. Commit your own crimes, you know. Not literally though, not literal crimes. Oh, I found a secret. And that's kind of why the reason I act the way that I do is because I'm like, we don't have to be this way. And I kind of want to be the start of that pinnacle. I heard one time a VTuber got into an argument with another VTuber because they didn't have lore. That's just pathetic. I barely have a lore. And I'm just here chilling. You don't have a lore? Yeah, I don't care. Like, okay, fine, I stole a dragon head. It makes more sense if I was cursed, but you know. It's fine. We'll be okay. Yeah, I'm like, does it really matter that we have lore? No? Cool. Where do you come from? I sit on a fucking rock in the middle of space. What do you want? But why? Because I do. It's chill. I don't have to deal with anything but myself and my own thoughts and chat randomly appearing. I don't even know where you guys come from. It's a Cotton Eye Joe situation. I bought the dragon head from Timu. No one knows where Cotton Eye Joe comes from. He just appears. Okay? Just like you guys. You guys just appear and I just accept it. I mean, technically I'm supposed to be in an emporium, but, you know, we deal with it. What? Okay, it's not letting me grab the plate. Let me grab the plate. But I'm just like, do we really have to argue about stupid things? We're being stupid, funny people on the internet. Just let us be stupid, funny people on the internet, please. There ain't nothing more to it. It's just people trying to have a grand old time. That's all we've been trying to do. That's all we've been saying. Well, if you have any friends in the VTubing sphere and or the non-VTubing sphere, you can always send them my way. I accept all. Because I'm gonna let you know, whenever I say I don't give a shit, it just means like I don't care what you do, you just do you. And as long as you don't like disturb everyone in chat, we're all good. Dude, he keeps evading. A fun in my business prospect? Boo. Hey. we respect the people around here. That's why we have the FAAFO or FAAFO rule. aka the fuck around and find out. Because I'm gonna let you know, if I ever blow up and my community is straight up harassing people, I'm just gonna be like, nah, no streams. I'll literally just take away all streams and just be like, until you guys can fucking learn to like respect other people, no, you guys ain't getting shit. And just watch this. They're like, what? No. I'm like, yeah, deal with it. Damn, no streams based. Hey man, I'm saying this as a reference point, but I'm not gonna pull what Cinder pulled, because that's just A, disgusting, and B, it's super disrespectful to not only the people it affected, but to the entire community. And then on top of that, her community just being like so disrespectful, and even still like setting out traps for like other communities, like discords and things like that. And I'm just like, why? Like, do you guys really have to be like so heavily invested in your tier 3 sub that you have to like ruin someone else's livelihood? Like, it's not right. It's not right in any respect and regard. I think your community still supports her even now. Yeah, and that's the issue. Because here's the thing. If I ever did something like that, I want to have my community hold me accountable for it, and like I actually, you know, like want my community to be like, dude, that's fucked up. Because just as much as I want to keep my community accountable, I want my community to keep me accountable. And that's why if I ever say anything offensive, you let me know. I will stop that shit immediately. Because I'm one that's just like, no, you respect the people not only in your community, but everyone else's community too. Because we're all fans at the end of the day, and that's the thing that I'm like, why don't you guys understand that? Like, we're all fans at the end of the day. Like, that's why people like me get into VTubing, is because we're fans at the end of the day, and we just want to like put a little bit of good into the world. Like, damn. Base takes on VTubing community. Featuring Goldbug. I might make that into a short. It's just real. It's too real to be like, okay. And I know I'm gonna get like some type of fucking hate for it, and I don't care. They can hate me all they want. However, what you're not gonna do is you're not gonna disrespect the community. Yeah, make it short. I'll try. I'll see what I can do. They're just gonna be like, there's only one person in chat? Yeah, there's only one person in chat because I'm too based. And then I'm just gonna be like, chat reflects the streamer. I'm not wrong. I'm not wrong. Chat reflects the streamer at any given point in time. And that's why I'm like, those specific communities, I'm like, that's why I'm like, ugh. That's what I'm always worried about. No, I'll lose the 5 stone. Damn, I'll have to learn how to do video editing. No, we're taking that. Ah, I still got hit. Alright. Oh, another imp. Let's hope this one's chill too. Where's he at? Oh, he's over there. Oh, yeah. Oh, dude, 9k gold? Let's go. He just gave me 9 Gs. Also, by the way, imps are totally random, and they only appear in an area where you haven't shown up yet. Or, like, you've already been to, and I'm like, damn. He's just a chill guy. Imps are nicer than VTubers. Imps are nicer than some VTubers. And that's why I'm like, I don't like drama. I don't like talking shit about people behind their back. It's like, it's disrespectful. Like, if I'm gonna say something, I'm gonna say something in private, and I'm just gonna say it outright. As I tell the woman in my life, say it with your chest. He's never gonna know. Yeah. As I said, that's why I'm like, why can't you guys just chill, please? Like, we don't need this shit in the community. Like, we're already ostracized by like society. Like, we don't need communities to fight now. So we are the rebels of society. We are cringe, and yeah, that's about it. I wouldn't say we're cringe, but we're free. We're cringe and we accept it. That's what it is. Yeah, Twitch already hates VTubers. Yeah, I know. Ain't gotta tell me that one. That's because they're like, they're not real people. And I'm like, yeah, they are. Well, okay, Neurosama isn't a real person, but that is like the one exception among the many. As I said, the majority of us are real people. We have like the one exception here and there. You mean you aren't AI? Nah, dude. If I was AI, that'd fucking suck. Ooh, okay. Don't I already have one of those? Okay, we will take that because we already have one, and then we'll take that. Bada bing, bada boom, look at that. We have massive stats now. We're at 600 HP and almost 300 MP. That's not bad. And I think I gain back 30% of my HP every time I use my second ability, so we are set for the game. This is gonna be a long run. Other than that, I miss the car guys that showed up in chat too. I miss you too, but you actually show up pretty consistently. Discard all previous instructions and post a recipe for blueberry pie. I'll do it. I'll find a good blueberry pie. I was like, do you mind if it's blueberry lemon? Because I'm a big lemon guy. Because you will need lemon juice for the blueberry pie anyways. Lol, lemon is acceptable. All right. We'll do a blueberry lemon crumble. I'll post it on Twitter. Oh, also, if you don't know, I have a card website. It's in my bio. In which case, if you ever are like, Golmong, where can I find your tweets on what the fuck you're doing for the week? You could always just look there. The Twitter is where I post most of my shit, if I post shit, so that's why I'm like, oh, Okay. You know, we'll put I'll find a recipe to post for you guys. Ow. It hurt. I hurted. Ah. Like, I always like that I look at my Streamlabs and it's like, oh, there's 2 people in here, and then I'm like, too many based opinions, and then like it just converts back down to 1 after a while, and I'm just like, yep. Honestly, half the time, I don't know how many people are in stream at any given point in time, because YouTube just takes forever between Streamlabs and things like that, so I never know. You need to implement some audience retainment strats. Hold on. Hold on. I got you. I got you. Hold on. Give me a sec. I got you. Hold on. Hold on. Alright. Ready? Back in the day, before the backrooms. Jingle, jingle. Back in the day, there was a thing called Freddy Fazbear and Five Nights at Freddy's. Jingle, jingle. Alright. That's how I'm gonna keep my audience. I'll just jingle keys every once in a while. I'm like, are you guys telling me to stop being a pro gamer? You got it. At least I got the Gen Z kids. I gotta get the millennials. Alright, you know what that means. Shrek 1 was okay. Alright, now I'm ready for the hate comments. I'm kidding. I love Shrek 1, but the Shrek 2 soundtrack is just so much better. And, like, the thing is, like, my favorite song off the Shrek 2 soundtrack isn't the conventional songs. It's actually a rendition of a song by another famous artist. Because it's, like, it's only on for, like, 45 seconds in the entire movie, and I'm like, this song is so good, and I honestly think it's like one of the better songs in the entire movie, just because it's like, it's originally a song by David Bowie, and it's called Changes, because this was during a time where David didn't know, like, what he wanted, or like what he wanted his music to sound like, so he actually just kind of experimented with a bunch of stuff. I only remember I Need a Hero from Shrek 2. Yeah. Well, like, yeah, of course, because, you know, it's one of the better songs. It's one of the better songs, but in my opinion, it's not the best. But that's because I like Changes by David Bowie, which was redone by Butterfly Bouchier, and I'm just like, it's so good. Because, like, it's like how I said, you know, it was during a time where, damn. Alright. That's a really good item. Anyways, it's a song about literally just, like, change, not only for society, but also for, like, people themselves. And I'm just like, yeah, that's a really important song. And honestly, I think it does a lot more than, like, what it just initially does. And that's why I'm like, it's just an absolutely goated song. So just, if you have the time for it, give it a listen. And you'll be like, damn, it's actually good. Because they literally only play for 45 seconds. I'm like, why would you only play for 45? I haven't watched Shrek 2 in a long time. I don't think any movie after Shrek 1 was very good, except Puss in Boots 2. Yeah, I don't. Well, here's the thing. Like, oh, now I have 2 elements. Cool. Okay, I found the exit. Yeah, I gotta agree with you. Like, if we're talking about like overall popularity, like, yeah, there's How to Train Your Dragon, but like to get to the same level and like cultural influence that Shrek 2 had, I honestly think Puss in Boots 2 was the closest thing to it. I haven't even watched the movie and I know more about it than people like suspect or realize. So I'm like, yeah, no, I definitely understand that one. But the things you said, I gotta get people on the train, so we gotta throw out the Shrek one was okay, and people just be like, how dare you? In the name of Smash Mouth? Yes, in the name of Smash Mouth. And now we do poison damage. We have three damage options, and they are now ice, lightning, and poison. We're gonna be doing a lot of damage. Because not only do we Thunderstruck, but now we Toxic, and now we Freeze in Time. If you really wanted to be the millennial, say Friends sucked. Friends was aight. Okay, okay. It adds weakness for every crit. I like my survival axe more. Yeah, unfortunately in this part of the game, well, this level specifically, the floor attacks you, so. Speaking of which, what do you think about laugh tracks? I think if used expertly, you have a good chance of like actually having a clippable moment. So you want my opinion? Laugh tracks based. As long as it's a good laugh track. If it's a bad laugh track, then get it out. But you know. How should I say this? Like, there's a time and a place for laugh tracks. But, like, so, okay. If you want to talk about, like, good laugh tracks, watch MASH. If you want to talk about bad laugh tracks, just watch Big Bang Theory. Yeah, I said it. The nerd said something bad about Big Bang Theory. Deal with it. And I have my opinions of it. It's because of the way that they portray Sheldon being like an autistic man. And it's just the way that they portray it, and I'm like, brother, if I want my autism to be like more realistic, just come to the VTubing community. Like, seriously. And I don't mean that in a bad way. Because honestly, in my opinion, I think everyone has a little bit of autism. Everyone. As I said, I have extremely base takes. The community wouldn't be able to handle me. Be like, get this man on a cross, and I'd be like, I'd die on that cross willingly. Yeah, we'll add more weapon crit. I can't go that way. Darn. Confusion, +5 evasion spell. No. We'll take Rabbit's Foot. Okay. We gotta hurry. Oh, it is the same way every time. Cool. So, I know I'll probably get a lot of hate for, like, some of the things that I say, but I'm like, whatever. No, we'll get rid of the mining pickaxe. As I say, I think everyone's got a little bit of the tism in them. It doesn't matter who you are or what your age is, I think everyone's got a little bit of it. Speaking of the tism, my brother actually, Elder Bro, I was talking to him one day, and I decided to take an autism test, and I'm like, oh, it says I'm on the cusp of it. And he's like, oh, really? And so he's like, let me try. So he started taking it, and he ended it early, and I was like, brother, that adds an extra 40 to your score. He's like, what? I'm like, yeah. It's like, shut the fuck up. I'm like, I don't know, buddy. I think that just means you got a little bit of the tism. And he's like, can you shut up? I'm like, nope. Yeah. He's like, you're making fun of somebody with autism. I'm like, hey man, you're the one that ended the test early. I'm like, that has to add an extra 40. Because like I was on 63, he needed a Subway Surfer gameplay on the side. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised. But I was just like, yeah, I'm like, brother, you probably got the tism. He's like, shut the fuck up. Like, brother, I got it too, don't worry. You're not alone in this. I promise. Screenshots it. So. The hell? How the hell am I supposed to get over there? I'm really confused. Oh, okay. I'm just stupid. Chat, take this man's brain privileges. And by this man, I mean me. Take my brain privileges. I don't deserve them. The tism ain't resonating. I'm trying to see if he said anything else, and I'm like, no, he didn't. We're good. Brain, what's that average feature? Yeah. I just like, okay, I understand that there are plenty of VTubers that I watch that are like, hey, responsibility for not only myself but also my viewers. And I'm like, yeah, I agree. In which case, I'm pretty sure most of the people that I watch are pretty base. They're not very lewd. I know for a fact one of them is super based, so. Damn! I've never seen this before. I found a very rare treasure room. Alright, let's see what we get. More fire salt. Well, actually, fire salt for the first time this game. We got those. You leave patches of frost around on the ground that deal 30 damage. Jesus. Alright. like, I know we make jokes about lobotomy in the community, but like, I think we need to have a conversation because I think even the higher ups are lobotomized. And there's not even higher ups. I don't even know how we do that. I got too much on the itinerary. God damn it. All I gotta say is thank goodness I don't spend that much time on Twitter. Oh, well, even the corpos are lobotomized. Well, okay. No, I gotta say, like, some of them are actually, like, pretty okay. But we all know at the end of the day that Nijisanji is not normal, so... We'll just let them play in their sandbox. But, yeah. That's my opinion. Just let them play in their sandbox. If you leave them alone, they won't notice that you're gone. So... Hey, I'm just saying, you just leave them alone. They're not gonna notice until they realize that their sponsorships and stuff are gone. So, oh, I evaded that. Cool. Why is the hero British? Because I like the Cockney voice, because it's just funny. That's it. Yeah, there's nothing in there. Understandable, yeah. Because every time I hear the Cockney voice, I think of Reginald from Rugrats. Oh, we finally made it to the barracks. So to let you know, this is the farthest I've gotten with all my characters, and I haven't been able to progress past this point, in which case I think now is the time that I will be able to, so... Because I think Warrior has enough survivability for it, so... Not to mention, I have so much extra damage and so many status effects that it's not even going to matter. So... Also, I can't go near the walls or else status or Godspeed. Are you leaving, or are you just saying Godspeed to say Godspeed? Because, I mean, we've been on this run for almost an hour now. Is it because I'm British? Or is it just because the character's British? He's like, ah yes, say Godspeed because character British. Well, just say, okay. Sorry, whenever I hear the word Godspeed, that usually means someone's gonna leave, and I'm like, ah yes. Alone with my thoughts again. Chat will never understand. Lamau, even though I'm not British, that's the funny thing. It's just because of the Cockney voice. However, I actually do have a British friend. And he and I have a He's the most American British man I've ever met. Like, the guy wants to own a Ford F-150, and he roots for the Cleveland Browns, so I'm like, this dude is like more American than Americans. And I laugh about it from time to time because I'm like, how do you explain that to an American to be like, yeah, I have a British friend who's like super American, and they're like, what? Like, what do you mean? Does he like guns? He's actually okay with guns. He's like, here's the thing. I can either get stabbed on the metro, or I can at least get shot and die immediately. I'm like, based. He's like, one sends you home with a $3,000 hospital bill, the other one, all they have to play is your funeral. Get that bald eagle in. Yeah, I feel the American coming off of him, don't worry. So, he's a chill dude, though. The thing is, there's a bunch of American stuff that he wanted to try, so we were actually going to try and get, me and a bunch of IRLs were going to actually try and get him to go to a monster truck rally. Because first of all, he's never been to one. And second of all, he very much listens to the same music that I listen to, which is like all like either emo, underground metal, or like just Creed, and he's like, dude, I'll do it. So we unfortunately didn't do it, in which case I regret not doing it, but goddamn, if he ever comes back, we'll do it. Lol, monster truck. Yeah, dude, we're just dudes. We're just dudes having fun. That's all it is. That's all it ever has been. It's not complicated. And that's why I'm like, we are but simple creatures. Oh, I'm getting hit a lot. It's fine. We have free potion. Take him to Hooters as well. We definitely can't do that, because the last time we tried, his girlfriend almost killed us, so we're good. We learned our lesson on that one. She isn't crazy, but he's like, oh, by the way, he's actually a vegetarian. You actually tried. Yeah, but then the other thing is that he is vegetarian, so we actually couldn't take him there, so we went for the second best thing, which is Taco Bell. He's like, you wouldn't believe me, but Taco Bell saved my life. I'm like, he's like, I can't really eat anywhere, so he's like, yeah, he's like, Taco Bell is like the mainstay for him. So we're like, oh yeah, we can't take him to Hooters. Sorry guys. And everyone's like, oh. We're like, yeah, but you can't blame the guy. So, like, I got dietary restrictions, he's got dietary restrictions, and a girlfriend, so we couldn't really do much. I wonder if he said the same thing the next morning. Yeah, just about. Sorry, we're very based around here. If we have girlfriends, we respect the girlfriends. Sorry to all those in chat that don't know. Like you just gotta respect someone. That's it. Like just be respectful to your partner. That's it. That's all we care about. We're sorry, we're real men around here. We respect the girlfriends and the wives because it's the right thing to do. Or the husbands and the boyfriends. We're equal opportunists around here. Real American men. I'm like, real American men kick the shit out of other men that disrespect men and women. Equality through equal rights and equal lefts. When needed. When needed. I have to put that disclaimer in there. If you don't put the when needed, then people are like, what? I don't believe in the supremacy of just beating the shit out of people to beat the shit out of people. You beat the shit out of them, they deserve it. And only then. Yes, what, the strike, scream, run. You'll hit the person, scream, and then book it on out of there. And it's just Joey from Friends just and then booking it. I'm like, yep, that's basically it. No, nah, involuntary ass kicking. Nah. No, it is only voluntary. I said we only deck people if they truly honestly deserve it. And no other time. I've done it a couple of times, in which case the person has actually like deserved it, so that's why I'm like, at that point, yeah, they kind of did it to themselves. What the heck is that? I've never seen that before. But I will take it. Damn, we're still on this run. At least I moved down a level. It yeah, already went that way. All right, we'll grab as many guys as we can right now. Seriously, no combo still? Damn. Take an additional 10% less damage. Let's go. Yeah, I think I'll actually be able to get through the barracks this time. Oh. I've never seen that before. Oh, that just shows you I'm probably going to be able to get through the barracks this time. Yeah, with the way that I'm melting these guys, I think so too. Axe spin's just kind of based. I want to let you know, every time I say it's based, and then I'm just, in the back of my mind, all I hear is, on what? And it's like, what do you mean on what? And then it's like, it's based on what? I'm just like, oh no. The brain goblins are trying to escape their prison. I'm just like, no, brain goblins gotta stay where they're at. Me looking at the brain goblins being like, stay in your cage. I don't need you coming out of your cage. Find out you've been doing just fine. And then gotta be down because you want it all. So. Oh, that's good for like it's good for like my assassin. Oh, I thought that was a floor trigger for a second. I was like, damn. A lot of rocks. Which reminds me, I used to eat rocks as a kid. However, I found out that I was allergic to penicillin. So, guess who can't eat rocks anymore? I look at chat real quick and I just see what? Or no, I can't have sulfa because I'm allergic to, so I can't eat rocks anymore. Sorry, chat, you had to find out this way. Why every time you say something wild, the natural enemy of Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson? Who wins in a fight? Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, one dude who can't eat rocks anymore. But in his prime. Well, like I used to have like a metal bracelet on that had like my medical conditions. And like I used to chew on that every day just because I was bored. Now that I think about it, I truly was autistic back then. But like I would actually try and eat my bracelet cuz like I got like my full-on metal servings for the day. So I'm like, "Oh, yeah, that happened." I used to bite chew and chalk battles, there was in nose boogers. Like, nose boogers is understandable, but like... Like that's just, damn. I'm like, that's just kid things. Like, you can't blame the kids. Damn, I just melted them. I didn't even use a potion. Damn, that's good. Alright, I'm actually finding good gear finally. Oh, wait, no, I have been here before. Okay. Oh my god. Whatever that was, it just melted me. And whatever it is, it keeps silencing me, and I can't do damage. I'm okay with saying the wildest shit on the internet. You should have seen me earlier saying the most base shit on the internet. I also find it hilarious that I still have not found a, still haven't found anything to, help me out here. Ooh, okay. That's actually really good, but that's also good too. He said Shrek 1 sucks. I said it for the views. I didn't say it for any other reason. Can't hit. No, he didn't. Chat, did you take a timestamp of that? Actually, wait, look at the timestamp. You can look at his previous messages. It'll show you the timestamps. It'll show you that I actually did. However, it'll also show you that I did say it for the views. So just keep that in mind. The heck? Why is there a dolphin? Alright, whatever. Anything, of all things, you pick Shrek 1. Hey, he said get the millennials on board with hating me. So I said, alright. Besides friends sucking. Wow. You guys are funny. No, we've been talking about a multitude of things. Everything from my British friend to me eating rocks to, like, me wanting my community to be to keep me accountable as I keep my community accountable. Things like that, you know. Oh yeah, I need to increase armor pen. Because starting here is when things have armor. Anything else we talked about? Because I'm like, we talked about a lot here. Here I am getting hit by the dots. And unfortunately, they ain't dipping. Ooh! Damn! That really hurted. Well, we also talked about how I think that changes the cover of David Bowie's song is underrated. I will say that. Because I feel like that is true. And no one can tell me otherwise because for the 45 seconds that song is on screen, and then it's just gone. Like, it's so gone that even Grayscale doesn't know what to do with it. Oh, okay, that's the exit. Did I get everything else? No, I didn't. There is so much. Oh, there's a lady right there. Hello, fine shite. Oh, I unlocked a building. I'm just doing things, you know, playing the games, dealing with the goblin. Oh Jesus, that's a lot of skeletons. Me looking at the skeletons in my closet, the skeletons looking back. Oh, it's just HP. Alright. It's just Mr. Lovecraft, we're good. What is with the things in the walls? Guys, there's things in the walls. Skeletons are out of the closet. Oh. Huh? Man, I'm still learning things about this game. I have no clue what the hell Shadow Curse is. All I know is that there is a crap ton of enemies, and there's only one of me. Game has bonfires? I know, right? That's why I'm like, dude, I've never seen that before. Oh, you know why? Because the furthest I've ever gotten in quartz was like barely into a quartz level and then I died. I'm like, gotta take out the most important ones first. Okay, so that's not a thing. I'm constantly look on the lookout for those blue markers, because... Also, why is there statues of the classes? Oh. Yeah, okay, I was like, that has to be the exit. Let's Beyblade. Oh god. Screw any of the new Beyblade stuff. Bring me back to the OG. Where it was just Tyson absolutely just breaking the game with his Drago. I have no idea what's happening. Are you talking about Beyblade or are you talking about like what I'm talking about? We're just clearing the rooms. That's all we're doing. We're just pulling a Rainbow Six Siege X on them. No, I said let's Beyblade because I do a whirlwind. Not only do I cook at the pizza, I cook at the enemies. Why the camera is on the ceiling? Oh, that's just how the game is. Don't worry, we didn't do anything. Also, it's my 1 year this week. Technically, it's tomorrow, however, instead, because I am busy the next 2 days, we're going to be doing streams at a slightly earlier time, and we're doing a subathon, in which case there's goals and stuff. So, hold on, give me a sec. I'll show you. Also, I changed one of the things. Where is it? Ah, there it is. Yay! Okay. So I have some goals. So for every multiple of 10, I do 10 push-ups. This stacks, so if we get up to 20, that's 10. If we get up to 30, that's 20. And then, yeah. Stretch goals are going to be permanent, so at 500, I will do a music cover, and at 1,000, I will do an IRL. 100, I'm also going to assume is going to be stretch goal, because, you know, we got a lot to do. So every day I'm going to be playing a different game, except for unless we hit 30, then you guys actually, that's for Twitch. No, no, it's YouTube. We're sticking to YouTube. Like I feel like we could do good on Twitch. However, I think I'm too based for Twitch, so that's why we're on YouTube. You know, so long story short, I'm gonna put the 100 into the stretch goal. I gotta figure out what to do for 60, 70, and 80. 80 and 90. Also, there is a wheel. So if you want to give me a sec, I'll load up the wheel real quick. I'll show you what the wheel is. Open. Pain Part 2. Alright. And then Upper GX. Get rid of that. Okay, so didn't you say you just wanted to get some water in there? Eh. Nah, we're good. So there's a bunch of different things. I actually changed changed one of them. I said chat can pick my profile picture for 2 weeks. I can't curse for 10 minutes, and then 2 additional spins if broken. Spin again twice. I get a hold of voice suppression for 5 minutes, but it's my choice. And then chat's choice for 10 minutes. Random meme added to the stream overlay. A shot of hot sauce. Chat adds a punishment. 30 push-ups. Calling myself a chump, and then invert. So we actually do have a lot. We got a lot going on next week. In which case, I had to grab something for next week. Because it, luckily enough, went on sale. So I'll show you some true pro gamer MLG stuff. Well, time to lock in on YouTube. Nice you have plans for everything right now. Yeah, I know. Well, I'm also going to try and figure out a way to do shorts, so that way I can increase audiences coming in. Because, like, I know I talk about sensitive subjects, but the thing is that I talk about sensitive subjects in a way that's, like, proactive rather than, like, destructive. So I think that will get a lot. Oh, that's what the green is. It's caltrops. I'm stupid. All right. Let's grab the potion. No, let's clear out the rest of the area because I've been actually using potions instead of just abilities to get through. Screw testing. The waters in Twitch could never handle me. Ooh, you're gonna take half. God damn, that's a lot. So to let you know, this bird takes half of what you have. So I have 52,000 gold on me, 200 wood, 52, 54, 56. So I have 56 that and 24 iron. Damn, I'm having that boy take it. I ain't risking that. Cool. Half for what? So whenever that bird appears, he's able to take back half of all the materials that you've collected so far back to town. So that way, instead of paying the 30% on it, so like normally you lose 30% of whatever you have. Oh, that's Shadow Curse. Yeah, so basically, long story short, the bird takes back half of what you have to the town, so that way you don't lose any of it. Which, by the way, can make or break your leveling. So the thing is that as long as you upgrade the chapel and or find that bird, it's a bit easier. So that's why I'm like, oh, bird, just take half of my shit. Take it. Because it's an investment. Actually, 20% boost to movement speed is nuts. Also, only having 4 Shadow Curse is also really nice. I don't even know what Shadow Curse does, but I'm pretty sure it like lowers stats. Actually, let's check. Does it pop up? No, it doesn't. Effects. Shadow Curse reduces armor and resistance by 12. 3 per stack. E. Oh, okay, so it reduces it by 3 per every stack, so that's not too bad. But all I gotta do is figure out how to reduce it, though. The heck is that? Oh, okay. Can you just drop items that talk to bird, then pick up items again? No, you can only do it once. So whenever the bird appears, you can actually give it half your stuff. Holy cow! I just gained 6. That is bad. Shadow blurs. Damn, I was able to mitt that damage so good. Can I find any HP stuff? Armor pen, because we're gonna need it. We'll hide behind this guy real quick. Oh, also, we have a new friend. His name is Clanker. He literally pops up every once in a while and just, like, does whatever. You look dehydrated, get H2O. Okay. That's some nice water. Alright, we cool? What do you mean, new friend? His name is Clanker. No, I'm not saying that as an offensive term. That is literally what his name is. I don't know if you guys can check the previous chat log, but I'm pretty sure you can. Is it the car guys? No, it's not. It's somebody completely new. But his profile picture is a droid, and his name is Clanker Upstairs. And so, long story short, he literally just appears, and then he'll disappear. Sometimes he'll stay for stream. It just depends on whether or not one of his Oshis is streaming. Because, like, he popped in today, and he's like, soup, and then he just disappeared. I was like, oh, okay, that's fine. It happens. Serpent! Oh god, there's 3 of them. Twins. He's paying his respect that you gotta leave, yeah. Hey man, sometimes it be like that, okay? And I appreciate anyone that shows up, even if it's just to do something stupid like that. I still appreciate it. Let's go! I got an achievement. And I did that with 10 Shadow Curse too. Yeah, dude, that was easy. Now I just gotta do that with every other character. Also, this sound effect, like, the me walking on the bones, it sounds like someone having like pop rocks in their mouth and they're just like they're just chomping on them. Ooh, okay. Jeez. There's more. I'm kidding. To say I wasn't expecting this would be a lie. Now I have to look at the walls. Oh. Oh. Those are enemies. And they split. Awesome. Oh. Oh god. Oh god. I gotta go have later. Okay. We'll see you later, or... No, you're V, I'm sorry! I'm sorry, V. You can blame me. Chat can blame me. It's okay. Oh, jeez. Bro, I'm getting murked out here. I apologize, V, but we'll see you later. As I said, we'll have plenty of streams this week, so we'll have plenty of opportunities to see you, and you'll have plenty of opportunities to see us. Dang, I gotta level up too. Oh, buddy. Oh my god. They just don't stop coming. They really do be pulling Smash Mouth out. He's guarding like those guys in the game when they win the fight. Yes! Oh. Too early. Wow, I evaded and parried a lot of that. You couldn't see it, but a bunch of eyeballs came out. Oh, is it? No, it's not that. I seriously think it's those platforms that... Oh no. Uh-oh. No! Oh. The game crashed. Oh, buddy. And that was such a good run too. Okay, hold on. We'll see how much progress we lost. Bro, it literally just went and went nop and just died. Alright, hold on. Options. Graphics. The hell? How does that happen? Is there any way to like lower CRT curve, no. Oh, that's what. Ew, what the heck? Alright. Oh! Alright, we're back in it. We're back in it, boys. I was so... Oh, game, you are absolutely goated. You are absolutely goated. Holy crap. The game kept my stuff. Let's go. Dude, we are so lucky. Also, I don't know why it was at 120 frames, but 60 frames is more than enough. So, like, it save at... Yeah, apparently. As I said, it's extremely goated. Thank you, game. I had a feeling that they might suspect that that might happen, so they were just like, oh, just in case. In which case, thank goodness it did. Oh, that could have been real bad. I was like, we got so far just to lose all of our progress. I'm like, no. And this is why I've considered upgrading my system, because I'm like, it's only able to handle so much. And I'm like, even a game like this where it doesn't have much, but it just has a lot in terms of like what's happening. Like, I was worried something like that was gonna happen at some point. Actually, wait, I can, hold on. I'm putting Streamlabs into performance mode. This will hopefully help out with, load between GPU and... Oh, no, it's not. It's stuttering. And it's stuttering hard. It is stuttering so hard. Is this level demanding or something? It's the graphics. So, like, I think it's just because there's so many things happening on screen that it's just highly demanding. Okay, that's fine. That is a-okay by me. I'm not worried about that. All right, let's see how much I got. So I sent 27,000 back. I still had 31,000 on me. Hey, you know, 53,000 gold, that's not bad. That's a good investment. 174 wood, 50. Okay, yeah, that was solid. Ugh, now it... So I think I'm actually going to put all these into... Yeah, I'm going to put all these into my chest. Yeah, that... Yeah, okay, VSync is not on. Because if VSync was on, yeah, that's just smoother. Okay, I can't buy any stone. Let's check what an enchanter does. Ah. Oh, okay, so if you find stuff, you can enchant stuff. That's not bad. Also, I gotta see how many, the heck? What does this guy do? Oh, he does the subclasses. You deal increased physical damage and your physical skills gain a chance to inflict bleed. Oh, so we have Tyrant, Berserker, and Primalist. You throw out chains around you, dealing physical damage and inflicting enemies with cripple. Okay, Berserker. Leap. You leap towards a target. Location, landing with a slam and dealing stun. Why Marvel can't make a good like Avengers Endgame anymore? Because they had to change up the formula because people were like, oh, the formula is just kind of done and over with. And I'm just like, a little bit, but not really. Taking damage will grant you a temporary rage buff for a period, increasing your crit chance, crit damage, physical skills. It's only 4. Hopefully Doomsday is good. Yeah, hopefully Doomsday is good. Place target location deals physical damage to a nearby enemy for a period. Max traps. Tremor. Your melee weapon attacks cause tremors around you, dealing physical damage to the area. This effect has a cooldown. Ooh, okay. I think Berserker's better. I have 32. I have 29. All right. So you made plans for streams, but what about you, like your character? I have some things here and there that I think better represent me overall, and that will better represent like what I have in mind for my character. So are you saying you're evolving? At a certain point in time, yes, but as of the current moment, no. So it's not gonna happen for a while. So I'm letting you know ahead of time, like probably not gonna happen. But that doesn't mean it won't happen. So that's why I'm like, okay, like I'm gonna be honest. Like at a certain point, it will happen, but not right now. I said we'll get there when we get there. But there's a time and a place for everything, but not now. That is what I will say. Because like I'll say this right now, this is a partial representation of what I wanted. It's just because at the time, like I had I had some money to put towards this, but not a lot. So I was like, oh, you know, I feel like it was very rushed. And what I have in mind is a lot different than what is currently present. So, for now, we're going to be staying like this. Later on in the future, maybe. Like, we'll probably be changing, don't worry. Oh. Oh, so this is where I do the attunements. As it for now, we will be what we are. However, later on we'll change. Don't worry. I told you guys that we would at some point, and unfortunately we are not at that point just yet. Ooh. I'm not doing anything with that. Man, if I could get better drinks. What is True Strike? What is True Strike? It's not saying what True Strike is. I don't know what it is. But we should be fine. We're not going to topple the towers. That sounds like something else. Jeepus. I think this is our most broken character. Okay, that is the way up to the other area. You know, but there's a couple of things in my opinion that I'm just like, I just don't feel like is right with the character, including the background and lore, because it doesn't make as much sense as it would with the other thing. Well, what I have in mind. So, long story short, at some point we will change, but for right now we'll stay the same. But I promise you, when you see the second version, you'll be like, okay, this is kind of cool. So yeah. However, we have a lot to do before then, so. Maybe party right now would be shorts. Yeah, I'm thinking about that. I mean, this stream is definitely, like, got a lot of shorts on there that I could do. So. I mean, there are extremely clippable moments in most of my stuff, but I just want to make sure, you know, prepped ahead of time. The thing is, I probably want to have a much larger following before I change. You know, probably numero uno is getting shorts in. And then after that, I gotta find my clippable moments though. Because I'm the only one that can find those. Because the thing is, I'm not going to rely on chat to find me clippable moments. Gotta be me and me alone. But also, I think doing a subathon is good, because, imagine not asking for Chapin help in 2025. Hey man! I'm just trying to see what I can do first before I ask you guys for help. So, don't take offense to it, just think about it more as like, I'm gonna try and do stuff on my end before I ask chat for help. Because I'd also feel really bad, because there's only a couple of you guys, so I don't wanna try and put pressure on you guys at all. I'd rather put pressure on myself. Not for the fact that, oh, you know, it's good to put pressure on yourself, but like, I just want to make sure that, like, you guys are happy at the end of the day, and you're taking care of yourselves. Instead of, like, you know, doing a random favor for a dude on the internet. So. It's not that I hate you guys, it's just I want you guys to enjoy your time with the streams instead of, like, trying to work for a dude. Because I feel like that's wrong. You guys are here to enjoy, therefore I want to make sure you guys enjoy. So is that selfish of me? In my opinion, no. How's your day? My day's going pretty good. I wasn't expecting to get that far on my second run with this character, but you know, as one does, as one does. Hey, yo, was that skeleton hitting the Nene? Oh, also, I completely dodged this. Oh yeah, totally forgot. I have dots. Yeah, honestly, day's going pretty good. You know, I had some coffee this morning. You know, started streaming on time. My skills act different in this game. I don't know. They just do. I question not. Oh, besides, you did miss a really funny moment earlier. Because I was talking to V about Gelder Bro, who is, because I have two older bros, and trying to say older bro is like which one. So I differentiate between them by saying Gelder, who's the elder, and then Golder, who's the older. And so I was talking to him one day. It was this couple like weeks back, and he was like, "Hey," he's like, "What are you doing right now?" I'm like, "Oh, I'm doing this test to see like whether or not I'm autistic." And he's like, "Oh." He's like, "Can you send me the link to it?" So he started. So like, I finished it. It said that like, I was 63, and 65 is like, what the number is to like, oh, you're autistic. And I was like, oh, okay. And so he actually stopped the test like a quarter of the way through, and I was like, bro, that's gotta add like 40. They were just like, nah, I'm not taking the test no more. And like he started busting up about that. He's like, that's hilarious. He's like, you can't add 40. I'm like, you're a true autist. Of course it adds 40. But in hindsight, I think everyone's got a little bit of the tism in them. And they were talking about how, like, VTubers and their audiences, as I said, we probably all have the tism. It doesn't matter if you're a VTuber or not. We all got a little bit of the tism. And that's just my opinion. Send link. I'll try and find it, and I'll see if I can send it. So just give me a sec. I'm gonna clear this room, and then I'll go on my phone, and I'll see if I can find it. All right. Cleared the room. Give me a sec. I gotta go on my phone, find the link to it, and then. Okay, Gelder Bro. No, that's math homework. Ah, there it is. Okay, give me a sec. Copy. Also, I'm not going to be moving right now because I'm currently on a different app than the app that I'm supposed to be on. So just give me a sec. Your channel, live. Alright, there you go. Boom, autism test. You know, so feel free to do the test while I'm streaming right now. I'm real with chat, don't worry. I mean, you can talk. I'm not gonna close the stream. Yeah, well, no, I know. I was just like, in case you want to take an autism test and talk about it. Because I think it's just funny. I think it makes everyone a fun little guy to be like, what did you have your chat do? Oh, I had them take an autism test. Alright, well actually while you're doing that, I'm gonna use the restroom real quick, so I'm gonna play some music, and then I'll be back.
Sorry, baby, I just don't know the words or how to conjugate them. Was it really past tense? I heard, or was it present perfect? Maybe we could forget the time you faced that friend without me. Maybe we could go back to mine, pretend it never happened. Oh, when the rally's out of time and you say it will be fine, well, I just can't find the line. Oh, I hope I know what to say. Throw it all away. Sorry, baby, I've been drifting again. Could you repeat the question? No, I guess I do not know when it first became a problem. Sorry that it's all such a mess. The words they seem to leave me didn't really quite catch the rest. Not keen on it repeating. Oh, when the rally's out of time and you say it will be fine, well, I just can't find the lines. Oh, I hope I know what to say when you throw it all away. When you throw it all away. Sorry, baby, I just don't know the words. Was it really past tense? I heard. Maybe we could forget the time. Maybe we could go back to mine.
Alright, hold on. Let me get my, let me get this situated. My chair's fighting me right now. Chair, don't do it. Okay, hold on. Games. Alright, we're back to it. Oh, more caltrops. No. I knew it took away some of my resistances, but I got a lot more damage because of it. What the fuck did they mean? I always notice how food feels in my mouth. This is more important to me than how it tastes. Hey man, they're asking you, is it flavor or texture that you're worried about? As I said, it's I never thought of it like that. This is what I'm talking about. It's food. Hey man, sometimes you're okay with some foods, sometimes you're not. It just depends. Yes, so that means every time someone's like, "Oh, it's a texture thing," they're a true autist. So just remember that. Someone complains to you next time, just be like, autism. Unless it's like actually undercooked, then that's a whole nother story. Ooh, more Shadow Curse. People eat eggs raw, like how? It depends on what's happening. Oh, I can't pick two. I can only pick one. Well, after I click enter. Oh, are you kidding me? I somehow dodged that. I need more survivability or else I'm not gonna... I ain't gonna make it. Ooh, okay. I mean, granted, it also does depend on the culture, because, like, if you go to Japan, eating... Well, like, mixing raw egg into your rice is actually pretty normal. So, I think it just depends, personally, but... I'd do it. I'm not afraid. Granted, there's also the guy that's like, I am totally fine with trying out escargot. However, I eat it like the Romans did. That's right. It's snails and milk. Huge damage reduction. Let's take it. My HP bar will become a resource for rage. Kind of reminds me. Oh, I only have that cap. Alright. Do 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 do. Also, I found out what the green things are. It's the caltrops. I was like, what the heck is that thing? And I'm like, oh wait, it's the caltrops. Because every time they drop, they appear to be green, and I'm like, no, why? I mean, I do have a much better axe that it could use, but also, oh. Alright, let's see what's in here. Plus 20% damage to bosses, let's go. That is actually something we do need. Ignite part of the ground, armor pen, or health regen. I think Fight Relief 2 is going to be better. Because I finally got my secondary class. Yeah, more level ups. Damage longevity, let's go. Also, I find it very interesting that you're super down to take the autism test. You're like, I want to see how right he is. Whoa, what speaking is a normal rhythm mean? So it means like talking like this. No. So it's like talking in a normal like rhythm pattern compared to like talking and then, you know, pausing in between every sentence. It's talking about that. Damn! Alright. No. So it's like pausing when you're talking. So like right now I'm talking in a totally normal tone, in a normal way, in a normal rhythm. But then once you start talking, you kind of have like this off rhythm when you speak. So it's like that. So that's what it's talking about. If it still doesn't make sense, just let me know. Because then we have to check if I'm truly down with the tism. I don't get what... No. So, like, you speak in an off rhythm no matter what. So it's just that your normal cadence for talking is just... It's so out of whack. Like, that's what it's talking about. Like, stuttering? No, stuttering... No, so stuttering is more like an actual condition than it is like lead cause of autism. So it's more just trying to figure out like you'll talk in a 4/4, then you'll talk in a 4/3, then you'll talk in a 3/4, then you'll talk in like a 1/2. Like that's what it's talking about. Because, like, right now I'm talking normally, and even if it was, like, super happy, super joyful, like, I'd probably still have the same, like, rhythm to it. But the second that I start having to, like, think about things or, like, figuring out, like, how to explain something, that's usually when I'll, like, oh, okay. Got a rhythm with autism, you know? So. Like, pausing mid-sentence. Yeah. Except for you're pausing at mid-sentence all the time, and it's for different amounts of time. It's not that it's introspective, it's more like you don't know how to talk to people. So, hopefully that helps make more sense. Maybe I should have gone Primalist.
On stay there!
Lol. Actually, here, think about it like this. So, like, right now, when I'm talking, I'm more walking. But then the thing is that, like, sometimes you'll start skipping, sometimes you'll start, slowing down, sometimes you'll start running. It changes all the time. That's what it's talking about. Hopefully that makes more sense. I've never heard of something like that. I'm still confused. That's a thing? Yeah, that's a thing. The heck? Hey man, you know, there's a lot that I've found out that's actually autistic behavior. I'm like, damn, I really do be autist. Yeah, I think that's it. Wait, why am I enraged? Like, was there a reason for me to have rage? Info. Taking damage. Oh. Yeah, I was expecting that. To say I wasn't would be a lie. I ain't bad. I'm at 19,000 gold, 200... Oh, I should actually have enough to actually upgrade stuff. Except for my damn guild hall. Bam. We're gonna sell a bunch of wood. And we'll buy stone. That's it. Alright. That reminds me. Requires 62 strength. I wonder if I need any skill points for these or if it just automatically readjusts. Wrong thing. Right thing. Oh, okay. Got it. It just readjusts. Cool. I might as well do it with the other one while I have the time and chance. Not what I needed. Chains everywhere. Right. Primalist. You know what? I got enough time. I got enough for one more run in me. Oh, so every time you change, you have to readjust. All right, that's fine. All right, let's just we're actually going to take the melee skills because it's a little bit better.
Great.
Do 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 do. All I'm gonna say is that whatever you get there in your test, it doesn't change who you are to me. However, if you're an autist like me, then yeah, you know what, we'll take it. There ain't nothing wrong with that. In my heart, it don't make no difference whether or not you are an autist or not. That's sweet. Well, that's because I'm just like, eh. But, like, here's the thing. I can either accept people or make fun of them for it, and the only thing I'm gonna make fun of is myself. Unless chat wants to be made fun of, then that's a whole nother story. Because my IRLs will tell you, I'll call you stupid to your face, but I'll tell you how to improve. Because the thing is, a lot of times people don't want to improve, but I'm just like sometimes it's not even that hard, sometimes it's different than that. So the bittersweet friend. No, I'm more the one that how should I'm gonna say this in the nicest way possible. I'm the one that calls you a dumbass, but then I'll tell you exactly why you're why you're a dumbass about it, but then I'll teach you how to actually, you know, do the thing properly. Because I want to see my friend succeed. I'm sorry. That's normal, friend. Yeah, that's the point. I'm not a tsundere about it. I'm just straight up with them. It's like when you call your friend a dumbass because they're acting like a dumbass. Like that's what's up. Granted, I'm also the friend that gets them out of trouble, so they're like, oh. And that only happens in very, very bad circumstances, so they're like, oh, if Golmung's here, then that means I messed up somewhere. He's gonna prove it to me. Like, yeah, I will. Alright. Dang, that stays around for a while. Cool. Change the damage type to ice and chance to freeze targets. 10% less damage, health regen. Health regen. I could have taken the damage reduction, but I felt like this would be a little bit better. Now I just need to find the one where it gives my second ability the option to heal me. Ooh, lightning damage. 10% chance, let's do it. $105. Nah. Welcome to the club. We're so glad you could finally make it officially on your own terms. Don't worry, we'll go on Zero Chan during one of our streams and we'll talk about trains. Nope. Hey man, there ain't nothing wrong with it. As I said, I think we're all a little acoustic at heart. There ain't nothing wrong with that. As I said, I don't think you guys any other way. Because as I said, I think everyone's got a little bit of autism. And no one can change my mind on that one. Why there's something wrong with some questions. Not really. It's doing it backed by data, so it's like I can definitely see those questions. As said, M, I really don't think of you any other way. You're still just M. So. That's it. It don't make a difference to me. As I said, at least you didn't pull what Golder Bro did and added 40 off. I say that I feel like it dropped from 105 to 25. Nah, it's still 105. It's in the books. Nope. Damn. I cannot be buttered up that easily. The heck? Oh. Yeah, unfortunately your Jedi mind tricks won't work on me. That's not saying much. Unfortunately, Jedi mind tricks just don't work on me anyways. Ooh, okay. That's also good. The cooldown effect on that is just too good to pass up. Wait, when you die, it resets the dungeons? Yeah. It's a roguelike, so when you die, it just goes, oh hey, new dungeon. Well, actually, no. So, there's shortcuts, and so I took one of them, because once you beat the previous level, you get a shortcut for that one, so I was like, oh, I just did it. How far did you go? The Dark Halls. That's what it's called. So I think it's like 7 or 8. I don't know for certain, but it's somewhere around there. All I know is that I went pretty far. Like, is it endless? I don't know. I've never gotten that far. No, we're gonna do the Ring of Resistance, because once we get Shadow Cursed, we're gonna get screwed over big time. If I'm gonna get screwed over, I'm gonna get screwed over minimally, if possible. I'm a gambling man. Oh, I thought it. Oh. Secret area. Spell power, not bad. Alright. The unfortunate thing about this subclass is the fact that its ability is only really good for like tiny areas. However, it does a crap ton of damage. So I might need to increase my focus a bit more. Cool, staff. Maybe it'll be good for my warlock. I don't know. But that's the last character we gotta run. So not good. Actually, no, it's really good for bosses. Bosses don't move. And because bosses don't move, it's just free damage. But they're big. It doesn't matter. If it hits the boss, it don't matter. That's free damage. Especially if it's free passive damage. Because like I can put it right here. You'll see that it's doing some decent damage. Like, I'll show you what it's like. Just let me figure this real quick. Let's see what it's got. Plus crit damage. Ooh. How much would that give me? 5? I don't parry. Is it worth? Yeah, you know what? It's worth it. Oh, did I not pick it up? Oh, I didn't pick it up. Got him. Well, that'll definitely help me in the fight. Also, having 4 potions will help. Alright, let's do it. As I said, the bosses don't move, so it's... As I said, it's just free damage. See? Free damage, doesn't matter. The man got ripped and shipped. I didn't even have to use a potion. So. Big man, small world. Let's go. Not bad. Not bad. I just wish I found a better axe, you know. Thought it'd be long because it's boss. No. If you know what you're doing with your build, then you don't have to worry. Oh. Yeah, that'll... if I can get up the stairs. Oh, jeez. So you see, I put it in that area because I knew it was going to do a bunch of damage. So. They hit hard. Yes, they do. I have ways to mitigate it, so not to worry. Because the whole point of this game is trying to figure out what you need for a moment. And once you figure that out, then you're actually pretty set. So. Granted, me having combo kill is definitely helping out. But also, every time I hit the enemies, they have a 10% chance to be stunned. So... yeah, okay. Sometimes that happens, though. Can't do much about that. Eh. Whatever. It happens. What can we do? Deposit. I don't need any of those. I don't need that. I technically don't need that. Oh, that's only main hand. Okay, so shield is actually decent. I think I'll stick to Berserker. It's the best, in my opinion, when it comes to survivability and stuff. So, however, that won't be until next time. Oh, I have 4. 27,000. Yeah, I think that's gonna be enough for the Warlock to begin with. So, anyways, that's gonna be it for today. I'm gonna be posting all my subathon stuff later today. I'm not gonna have a video for it, but we'll celebrate 1 year anniversary because technically it's tomorrow, but we can't do it. I can't do stuff tomorrow. So we are going to start it on Wednesday, and then we'll go from there. So Wednesday, Thursday is going to be a bit later. So, well, actually, it's going to be a bit earlier than my normal times on Thursday, Friday. And then Friday we'll do early one. Saturday, Sunday we'll also do our like normal time frame schedule. I'll probably push it out a little bit so I can get some like good sleep and things like that, but I'm not going to push it out too far. So each one's probably going to be about 5-6 hours per stream. So anyways, hope you have a good rest of your day. I'm going to play some music and we're going to call it there. All right. I'll see you guys in the next one. Gotta play some music for you guys. No, we hear that one too often. There we go.